There was this girl called Nnenna. She was quiet and soft-spoken. She was not the kind of person that drags space or wants to be noticed. She just did her work and minded her business. People liked her without even thinking about it. You know that kind of natural grace some people have. Yes, her mother died when she was still very young, and her father, Obinna, remarried a few months later. The new wife's name was Ojiugo. At first, Ojiugo tried to play nice stepmother. She called Nnenna my daughter, acted warm, and smiled in public. But everybody in the village already knew Ojiugo liked being admired. She liked being the center of attention always. So when she noticed that people naturally cared for Nnenna, without her trying, jealousy entered slowly. And that jealousy grew small every day. One morning, the market was full. Nnenna was passing by when Ojiugo suddenly shouted, "This girl has been stealing my money." People turned instantly because as humans, we love drama. Before you know it, a large crowd gathered. Nnenna, looking confused about the whole scenario, kept saying, "I didn't take anything." But Ojiugo wanted to cause a scene. She wanted people to start hating Nnenna. She told the people who were gathered for the drama to search Nnenna right there. They searched her from head to toe, but they found nothing. The villagers started side-eyeing Ojiugo, but Ojiugo dragged everyone to the house to search again. Inside the cooking area, she lifted one mat and pointed. "Here it is, my missing cowries." Meanwhile, it was too obvious she placed them there herself because her hand went straight to the exact spot it was hidden. Nobody said anything, but their eyes spoke. You know that silent judgment? Very loud. Nnenna didn't argue, because she knew arguing would be pointless. If her stepmother Ojiugo went that far to accuse her of theft, that means she had more horrible plans against her. So, she just knelt down quietly. Just then, the village priest, Ezekim, walked in. He had heard the noise. He looked at Ojiugo, and he looked at Nnenna. Then he said one line that finished everything. "You are not angry because she did anything. You are angry because people love her." There was complete silence. A deep one. He didn't stay to explain what he said. He just left. Those words touched Ojiugo's chest. Not in a healing way, but in a burning way. She became very furious. That night, her jealousy became uncontrollable. Around midnight, when the whole village was asleep, Ojiugo tied her cloth and carried a calabash into the forest. She went to a shrine. Do you know what she asked the spirits for? She didn't ask for money. She didn't ask for blessings. She didn't ask for peace. She said, "Reduce her to nothing. Dim her light. Let people stop loving her. Give me everything she has." That was Ojiugo's request. The spirit of the shrine answered her request because spirits always answer. But they also always collect something bigger in return. The answer to the requests didn't happen the way Ojiugo expected it to. Nnenna didn't become dull. Nobody stopped liking her. She didn't lose anything. Instead, she became calmer and more at peace. People felt good around her without knowing why. Meanwhile, Ojiugo's own charm died. Not her physical beauty, that one remained. But the effect she used to have on others was gone. When she smiled, people felt uncomfortable. When she spoke, her words sounded gibberish. The attention she lived for stopped flowing to her. And that thing can break someone who depends on public admiration and validation. But the real humiliation hadn't even happened yet. Umuokata held their New Yam Festival. It was a big celebration with music, dance, palm wine, and everything. Nnenna wore something simple as usual. She was helping some children plait their hair. No drama, just existing softly. Ojiugo came out dressed like she was competing with the masquerade. Her wrapper was shining. Her gele was high like a tower. Coral beads everywhere. She was expecting the crowd to admire her. But people greeted her normally and passed by. Not "Ah, Mama, you look good." Just "Good afternoon, Ma." That thing pained her heart deeply. Later, when it was time for the women to dance, Ojiugo stepped forward as usual, expecting to lead the dance like before. But when she raised her hand, nobody followed. The drummers looked at each other. The women waited. Then Mama Ifioma stepped forward and started the dance instead. Everyone joined her. Ojiugo remained standing there, her hands still in the air, alone. No insult, no shouting, no argument, just pure silence. And silence disgraced her more than any fight could. She looked around. Even Obinna, her husband, was clapping along like nothing happened. Then her eyes met Nnenna's. Nnenna wasn't smiling. She wasn't triumphant. She was just calm. That calm told the truth louder than words, that the problem was never Nnenna. That Ojiugo has always been the problem. That was the day Ojiugo broke inside. The next morning, Ojiugo packed a small bag. She told her husband Obinna, "I will go to my sister's house for a while." Nnenna simply said, "Travel safe." No bitterness, no sarcasm, no performance. Ojiugo left. At her sister's house, life was normal. Nobody treated her like a queen. Nobody worshipped her beauty. She had to live like an ordinary person, and that humbled her. Slowly, she started seeing herself clearly, not as someone competing, not as someone threatened, just as a human being who made mistakes. She cried small one night, the quiet tears that actually heal. After 3 months, she came back home. She stood at the compound gate for a long time before entering. Nnenna saw her and stepped out. Ojiugo said quietly, "I was fighting you in my mind, not because of you, but because of my own fear. I am trying to change. I may fail sometimes, but I am telling you first." Nnenna nodded and said, "We will start small." That was it. That was forgiveness. Real one, not forced or coerced. They didn't become best friends immediately. They just shared space gently, gave each other room, helped in small ways. No pressure. Nnenna fetched extra water sometimes. Ojiugo cooked Nnenna's portion without mentioning it. Respect returned gradually. Not loudly, not perfectly, but enough. One evening, the harmattan breeze blew softly. Nnenna was plaiting a small girl's hair. Ojiugo was peeling oranges nearby, passing slices around. Someone walked past and said, "Ah, you two even look alike. You have the same calm face." For a moment, both of them paused. Then Nnenna smiled a little, and Ojiugo let out a soft, real laugh. Not the kind meant to impress anyone, just a laugh that said, "Life humbled me, and I survived it." And that was how peace finally settled in that house. Not magic, not miracle, just growth. Like and subscribe for more exciting stories coming to you on this channel.